Hi everyone, welcome back to another continuous time linear problem, and today we're going to be solving for problem set 9.1, where our goal is we're going to be using this constant coefficient difference equation, and we're just going to be able to create block diagrams with it. So for our first block diagram, we are going to be using the direct form 2. And then for our second block diagram, we're basically gonna create a parallel combination of first order systems. And then for our third block diagram, our goal is to create a series connection with first order systems. So let's get straight into our game plan. So for our game plan for problem A, we are going to use the direct form 2, where we're going to use our coefficients, right? And we're gonna use our coefficients and we're gonna plug it into the block diagram, where we match a sub 1, a sub 2, a sub 0, and b sub 0, and b sub 1, and b sub 2 into the block diagram. For the parallel combination, we are going to be solving for h of s, which then we're going to break into our partial fraction to be able to put into our block diagrams. And for problem C is just a combination of all of our techniques that we did mainly in B to be able to solve for it. So let's get straight into it. So as for problem A, as you can see, I looked at the coefficients that I had for the differential equations, and I just plugged it right in. Since we already know what the setup is going to be for our equation, we can just match and plug and play. So for the parallel combination, we need to be able to solve for h of s. As you can see, we solve for h of s below, and then we solve for our a and b variables from our partial fraction, for then to be able to get our h of s equation. And then from then on, we can just create a system, a parallel system, where we have our feed forward and our feedback for each of our h of s, where this parallel connection at the top represents the 4 over s plus 3, and the connection and the diagram at the bottom represents the minus 3 over s plus 3. And when you add those up, those end up being our y sub t, a parallel connection. Now, for the last problem, we're going to basically use the same skills that we just learned. Since it's just looking for a series connection, we can just break apart our equation into two parts, where we're multiplying 1 over s plus 2 and an s minus 1 s plus 3. From then on, we can then plug it into our equation, which we're using our initial diagram for from the direct form 2, but we're just breaking it down into simpler pieces, and then we're going to create a series connection into basically the same block diagram that we use for this on part B. And there you have it. That's just how you solve for problem set 9.1. Thank you. Come again.